That's why Adam said, now this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman. And every single one of us on this planet came from those two people. We are relatives. So how could we just go on living our lives selfishly, thinking only of ourselves, thinking only of our kind, those who look like us, wanting to lord over another, thinking that you're better than the other, doing things to sabotage the other, just living a life that's selfish, and it's the opposite of who you are. You're not selfish. Your Heavenly Father is giving. He's loving. He's compassionate. He's gracious. That's your heritage. You were created in His image, in His likeness. You're from above and Satan is from below. And I'm now talking on the planet Earth. Satan is from below the earth. You came from above. Your Heavenly Father, He's above. That's what Jesus says. He said, I'm from above, but you're from below. What He was saying there. He's saying the way I think, the way I move, the way I live my life, it mirrors my Heavenly Father above. And He's saying the way you live your life, the way you move, the way you carry yourself amongst each other, so hateful, so selfish, that's from below. That's why God asks us to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, so that we could prove what's good and what's acceptable and what's perfect. What is the perfect will of God for our lives, and walk in it. So Fellowman, church, God's original plan for you and I still stands. We have a heaven above, but then we have a heaven below. And Jesus said we'll have heaven on earth. Jesus said we will have heaven on earth. That's why in order to go above, you have to die. And we weren't created to die. We were created to live, to enjoy, and to have dominion over all of God's creation. For God told us in His Word that all creation, they're still waiting for you and I, the sons of God, human beings, the sons of God, to take our place. Jesus took His place, and creation catered to Him.